Now read question number 7. Question number 7, I am reading question number 7. ABCD is a parallelogram. Look at the board. ABCD is a parallelogram. Sides AB and AD are produced to E and F. Side AB is produced to E such that AB equal to BE. Side AD is produced to F such that AD equal to DF. Then join C and D, C and F to get a triangle BCE and triangle CDF. Now prove that triangle BEC, look at the board, BEC is congruent to triangle DCF, DCF. Now solution. ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given point in the question. ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, opposite sides are parallel. You know, AB is equal to DC. AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. Look at the board. AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD. AB and CD are parallel, AD and BC are also parallel. Now I marked angle A1. For our convenience, I marked this way, and this angle I marked 2. Here I marked 3. Now you know angle 1 equal to 2. Why? I told you AB is parallel to CD, therefore AD is a transversal, which implies angle 1 and angle 2 are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal, therefore angle 1 equal to angle 2. Similarly, AD and BC are parallel lines. AB is transversal, therefore what is the relation between angle 1 and 3? They are also corresponding angles. Angle 1 equal to 3 because corresponding angles are equal. So once more, angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 1 equal to angle 3, which implies 2 and 3 are also equal angles. Angle 2 equal to angle 3. I marked this as a result 1. Then again, AB is equal to DC. AB of parallelogram ABCD is equal to DC. Opposite sides are equal. And AB equal to B. This AB is equal to B. It is given in the question. Now again, AB equal to DC. AB equal to B. These two are equal. Implies DC equal to B. B equal to DC. I mark this as second result. Again, AD equal to BC. Here, this AD equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal. And AD is equal to DF. It is mentioned in the question. Therefore, AD equal to BC, AD equal to DF, which implies BC and DF are also equal. BC equal to DF, let it be result 3. Now let's consider triangle BEC and triangle DCF. Look at that. In triangle BEC and triangle DCF, side BE equal to DC, this side BE equal to DC, we proved it in the result 2. Then angle 3 equal to angle 2, this angle 3 equal to angle 2, that means EBC, angle EBC equal to angle CDF. We proved this in result 1. Then BC equal to DF. This also was proved in result number 3. Therefore, triangle BEC, this triangle BEC is congruent to triangle DCF by side criterion of congruency. This is the proof of this question. Now read question number 12. in triangle ABC, AB equal to BC, it is given. AD is perpendicular to BC. This AD is perpendicular to BC. Therefore, what is the measure of this angle ADB? ADB is 90 degree. C is perpendicular to AB. C is perpendicular to AB. What is this measure? Angle CEB is also 90 degree. Now consider triangle. In triangle BEC, triangle BEC and triangle BDA. Point number 1. Angle BEC. Look at above. Angle BEC equal to 90. Therefore, angle BEC equal to angle BDA. Each equal to 90 degree. It is given. Second, angle B is equal to angle B. It is common angle in both the triangles. So let us write the angle B equal to angle B, common angle. Now, side BC of first triangle, which is first triangle? Triangle BC. This side BC is equal to BA of the second triangle. It is given in the question BC equal to BA. Therefore, we can write BC equal to BA. Therefore, triangle BEC, this triangle is congruent to second triangle BDA by angle side criterion of congruency, which implies this CE equal to AD by CPCTC. This is the answer. Now let's solve question number 13. Question number 13. All of you please read question number 13. PQRS is a parallelogram. Look at above. PQRS is a parallelogram and L and M are points on PQ and SR respectively. Look at above. L is a point on PQ. M is a point on SR such that PL equal to MR. PL is equal to MR. Now here solution. Given PL equal to MR. This PL equal to MR. It is given in the question. Then you know PQ equal to SR. Why PQ is equal to SR? Because PQ and SR are opposite sides of same parallelogram PQRs. Therefore they are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Now let us mark this PL equal to MR result 1 and PQ equal to SR point number 2. Subtracting 1 from 2. Second minus first. PQ minus PL is equal to SR minus MR. This is PQ minus PL. PQ minus PL means LQ. Similarly, SR minus MR is equal to SM. So, we are getting LQ equal to SM. Once more, PL equal to MR, both are equal. PQ equal to SR, both are equal. From equals, when equals are subtracted, the remaining part will also be equal. PQ, this PQ minus PL equal to LQ. SR minus MR equal to SM. This. Okay. Now, let this LM and QS intersect at O. We have to prove LM and QS bisect each other. This is LM. LM and QS bisect each other implies this mean. What is the meaning of this statement? This implies you have to prove OL equal to OM and OQ equal to OS. That is OL equal to OM and OQ is equal to OS. This is to be proved actually. Told you let LM and QS intersect at O. So we are getting here two different triangles. One is OLQ, other triangle is OMS. Let us choose these two triangles. In triangle OLQ and triangle OMS, we can write points. 1. You know, PQ is parallel to SR because PQRS is a parallelogram. Therefore, opposite sides are parallel. That means alternate angles are equal. We can write alternate angles equal. Angle OLQ is equal to angle OMS. Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Second point, you know, these two angles are also equal angles. They are also other pair of alternate angles. So let's write angle OQL. OQL is equal to angle OSM. Reason, these two angles are also alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal. Now what is the third point you are going to write? You know this side. LQ is equal to SM. We already proved LQ equal to SM. That's right. LQ is equal to SM. Shown above or proved above. Proved above. Therefore, triangle OLQ is congruent to triangle OMS by angle side angle. Angle side angle criterion of congruency. Angle LQ is equal to, this is proved above, LQ. LQ is equal to SM. Here is SM, not R. Triangle, this is triangle. Therefore, triangle OLQ is congruent to triangle OMS by ASA, angle side angle criterion of congruency. Which implies we can write OL is equal to OM. OL is equal to OM and OQ is equal to OS. OQ is equal to OS by CPCTC. Very carefully look at the board. If these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal. OL is equal to OM and OQ is equal to OS, which implies LM and QS bisect each other. You can write here, which implies LM and QS bisect each other. I told you LM, to prove LM and QS bisect each other, what you have to show? OL equal to OM. We proved here OL equal to OM and OQ equal to OS. OQ equal to OS. We get this as by CPCTC. Therefore, we can write LM and QS bisect each other. This is the answer of this question. Dear students, and we are going to stop class now. Then I am going to give you holiday homework.